Yo, 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 what's going on? Yo, 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 yo. STS here. Welcome to another brand new Slam movie review. And it's been a minute since the last time I did the video. I don't know which movie was it. I don't know what movie it was. I don't really remember. I think it was Happy Time Murders, actually. I think that was the last movie I did. I've been going for a lot of shitty health issues with about my vision and whatnot, and also I should be in bed right now, but tomorrow is today, big day because we're going to my girlfriend's family's, and also I'm trying to lay down the sugar because I'm fucking fat and I drink a lot of pop, so I'm having my last sugary shit. Not gonna help, but oh well. We'll be here. Enough about that. I'm here in my living room, and we're here to talk about the 2011's The Mechanic. Now, I have seen the original Mechanic with Charles Bronson, without a doubt. Very good fucking flick, and I think I would have to rewatch it again. Because after watching this flick, even though there is a sequel, The Mechanic Resurrection, definitely the original and this one, badass. I actually like this one better. This one, the 2011's version and whatever the 70s version, I don't know which one it was, what year with Charles Bronson, but this one was the shit. It's 93 minutes long. Arthur Bishop is Jason Statham's character. The Mechanic is the lead assassin. But the thing is, though, before I go to the spoilers here, Jason Statham did fucking great. I just saw The Meg. The last movie I saw with Jason Statham was The Meg, the shark flick, which was an okay shark flick movie. It was good, but it wasn't very. I wouldn't want to watch it again because. Like Rambo Raff for Life, cheap plug, awesome YouTuber on YouTube. Rambo Raff for Life, like Rambo, Raff, like short for Raphael, from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Like he said, it was a good film, but mostly you saw it in the trailers. But this right here was fucking awesome. I enjoy this. But the back, it tells you differently. When it says Bishop's the best for business, but when his mentor and close friend Harry is murdered, he's extracting revenge. Which when it first starts, Donald Sutherland. We go to the spoilers here. But before I go to spoilers, actually busted open. Well, I don't know if that makes sense, but bloody, violent fucking film. Definitely enjoy this flick. I definitely recommend this flick. Check out the original one too. It's a fucking fantastic film. And definitely, and also before I get to spoilers, this is a film that I have overlooked so many times. This is from the American Book Library in my town. I borrowed this, I think, probably 10 times, or maybe I'd say 5 or 6 times, and it sits there on the table with other movies that I don't get to watch, but I finally got it. There's also another movie that I'm hoping to get done later today when I get back home. So hopefully I can get it done. But outstanding flick, bloody as fuck. The ending I didn't really care for. The ending. Because I forgot how the film went on the original, and then when I was watching at the very end, it's like, oh yeah, I remember this from the original, and this is the new form. So I thought, hell yeah. So yes, absolutely, definitely recommend The Mechanic, just like the original, and definitely excited to see The Mechanic Resurrection, which I will get the next time I go to the library, because I was so entertained by this fucking flick. So I definitely recommend it, and I think this movie is rewatchable. Absolutely. I just liked how the film went. I like Ben Foster's character on here. Like it says on the back, Jason Statham and Ben Foster are lethal action. It's up here. Lethal action combination. And they did. They had chemistry in this film. But the ending, with what I'm about to say in a little bit, yeah, I mean, I knew it was going to happen, but it was a different kind of way because I don't remember the original plot and motive or whatever. I just remember he was with the guy and trained him and yada yada yada. But yeah, that's how it was. The main villain, his circumstance. I mean, come on, this is a rated R film for strong brutal violence, but we can't see the main villains fucking getting murdered to death. I mean, you might as well watch fucking Godfather with James Caan's character getting shot up. This death was not really nothing to it. But I'm gonna get out of the way to the spoilers to talk about like what I thought about and liked about this film. First of all, the very beginning, the introduction, the introduction to Arthur Bishop with this random drug cartel motherfucker, and like he's ordering a hit. He's just in his car, and then you show him going to his palace, his complex, and he takes a swim. And then all of a sudden he looks, he's in the deep, and this water is like this water. I mean, you can't even see shit at all. It's too damn dark. So that fucking drug cartel drug lord or where the fuck he was, he fucking was out of shit. He was out of luck anyway. But he tries to get a watch, and all of a sudden, a person out in the scuba diving who's already been under the water is there and scares the shit out of him and chokes the shit out of him and killed him. And I just like how he escaped and everything, and that's what begins his character. He's an elite assassin. But the main plot of this is that his mentor, Harry, husband Harry, he's supposedly, well, Thomas, what's his face? He's fucking Thomas, something Goodwin. I forgot his name. He's not on the fucking back. Plus, I don't have my other phone with the Wikipedia or anything to tell about more info. His superiors or whatever he's called to, his job, is that his close friend is really suspicious about a deal where he fucked up or snitched or something, and he tells him that you need to go after your buddy and take a hit on him, and he knows that Arthur could do the job because they're close. And then you see later in the film, he actually he gives him a warning, like tells him where to go safely and shit, but he ends up meeting up with him. Because Donald Sutherland is only in here for a cup of coffee, and he's a quadriplegic or whatever the fuck it is. He's in a wheelchair. But Arthur's bishop takes Harry and leads to him, and then he just talks and has this little peace talk, and then he actually does kill him. So, I mean, when I read the back of this film for all I already know, and then I'm looking at it now, it's very weird and different. I mean, it was just weird because of him killing him. It's like, wow, it's like, I really want to be a friend of this character, but I actually liked him. In the future Humptons, that's when you meet up with Ben Foster's character, which is Harry's son. I don't know his fucking name. Oh, Steve. So basically, he trained Steve, and I like when he says, I'm gonna find me some fucking carjackers and kill them. The motherfucker in the scene, he's smoking a joint, he's in this shitty ass neighborhood, and then this carjacker comes up trying to knows what's the deal, like, give me your car, and he fucking just, seriously, you have a gun like this? And then he's okay, and he breaks the guy's arm, and he beats the shit out of him, and then Arthur stops him, and then that's when Arthur leads and trains him, and I just love the people that he killed. I mean, even with Steve's his first attempt of killing this fucking, there was a cringeworthy scene with him attacking the gay faggot, the faggot boss or whatever the fuck he was. I mean, I'm glad we didn't see no dicks. I mean, that's just a fucking down low. But a cool scene is when they when they kill. Oh my god, is the prophetic cult leader. I mean, that was pretty entertaining and whatnot. But then later on, he questions. He finds the gun that he shot, that his dad's gun that Jason Statham's character Bishop killed, and then he has it in mind. But later on, they do kill the lead guy who sold him on the hit because he got hit on because it was in the rules supposedly. But a lot of fucking action, blood and shit. But the very end with the main guy or whatever, the main villain, whatever he was, his own superiors with their death. I mean, it says fuck you, and then Ben Foss, Steve, and Arthur Bishop just LMGs or whatever assault rifles just murder his ass bludgeoningly. But then at the very end, he goes to the gas station and has What do you think? And I just knew that. But also Arthur found he sees that Steve's got his dad's gun because he hid that he was trying to find tools and he didn't find that gun. And you see, question, you ever cared about killed somebody you cared about or you knew, and Arthur talks on this, but at the very end there at the gas station, he ends up shooting, puts the damn the gas tank or the lever or the gas tank thing, the lever or the pump, puts it over and he shoots it, and then he thinks he killed him, but and I realized that this was I don't remember if Charles Bronson died in the original. I think he did die in the original one, but he did end up getting revenge, killing the guy he trained or whatever. Because I remember, I'm gonna look at Wikipedia the plot and see if I'm right. But then again, it said that he survived, which is because there's a sequel. I mean, that kind of was the spoiler for me in a way. It's like there's gonna be a sequel here, but I did enjoy it because the fucker Steve goes back to the old place and then he gets the car. And then there's a note that says, if you're looking at this, you're dead. He's just like, and then blows up, and then you see Arthur's alive still and well. So yeah, that was pretty fucking entertaining. This is my favorite scene, the introduction of his character, and just the bloody fight that they were doing when he was helping train him, and they did these little fucking tasks and shit. But the ending was with the main villain, the killing, the death was subsparred and was a piece of shit. But at the end of the day, this movie was still fucking good, and I definitely recommend it. And in fact, this was rewatchable quality for me. But yes, that is our STS. Thank you for watching the Slam Me review. And the next film is another film that I'll talk about that I have overlooked so many times, and hopefully I'll get that movie done tonight. After I get back from her parents' house from visiting for her mom's birthday. But I'm STS. Thank you for watching this video. Peace.